Leafs. Yeah.
Looks like we're getting Tampa Bay Lightning. Just, casual first round versus the Stanley Cup champions.
Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Okay, so when's the last time someone's 3? Probably not a long time. They played a lot of hockey. Maybe this is the year. Luke,
I don't know.
Boone.
So here's my take on this one with Toronto.
Yeah.
They go into this series with all of the pressure.
Yes.
All of the pressure rides on Toronto because, and as everybody knows, they haven't been able to get it around one. Tampa Bay, theoretically, when you think about it, they got nothing really to lose here. They've won back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Would they want a third? 100%. They would love to. But as far as pressure goes, Toronto is going to be feeling it far more than the Tampa Bay Lightning ever will, right? And there was a point in time where it was potentially looking like Boston or Tampa Bay, and I was saying, I want Tampa Bay, I don't want Boston. And now I don't know. Now I don't know, because I think this is like Tampa's kind of peaking at the right time here.
Yeah.
They've won 4 of their last 5.
Absolutely smoked us too.
Smoked us. I mean, and yeah, smoked us, but we didn't. Again, Austin wasn't in the lineup, I don't think, for that one. But right, they've got. Here we go. I know we're going to talk about us. We're going to get there. Yeah,
Austin's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh my God. At the end of the day, they've got incredible talent and arguably the best goalie in the league right now in Vasilevsky. Like, and so do you really want to run into that in the first round? I don't know. Part of me is like, Boston, there's just too much history there. And another series loss to Boston in the first round would break the fan base. They'd be done. It would be catastrophic. So you tell me
we got a built-in excuse already? Like, if we lose to Tampa, like, oh, the Stanley Cup champions, so it's okay?
No, there's no excuses. If they lose, full shakeup. It's done with this group.
There's gonna be some big
front office, the whole bit.
We'll need a big trade. I still feel like the one thing, like, I hope I'm wrong. And again, I'm a big trust the process guy. They should be able to conquer their demons. It's taken them a little bit longer than I had hoped, but this is a part of learning and growth. You gotta fail. You gotta fail to get to that next level. Yeah. But this also is, do you have the right people? We're gonna find out, because if we don't win this series, no matter who we get, you have to make a big trade. And there's going to be a shakeup at the top. It just has to. Like, you can't run this back again, because there's something fundamentally wrong in the room. Then, to me,
agreed.
The question is, though, I did want Boston because I wanted us to conquer our demon. I think that would be such a sigh of relief. Saying that, to knock off the Stanley Cup champions, just a wait. Watch how free. I'd say this: if we win that first round, again, let's forward thinking here, jumping ahead of myself, but I think we sweep round 2. I don't care who we get, just because the weight's lifted off us.
And so it's funny you say that, because my thought is, and I'm banking on this, because I have a futures bet on them to win the East right now, and I placed it recently.
Okay.
And so the odds weren't awesome, but I placed it recently, because I think if they get through the first round, and I'm banking on them getting through the first round, they've got to get through it. It has to happen here now. The year that they've had, the success that they've seen with the core of their group, and I'm talking like, yes, Austin 60-goal season should win the Hart. Let's have that conversation. I know you want to. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
Mitch Marner, 97 points right now. Could he get to 101 game left? Maybe he might get there.
Yeah.
Tavares doesn't maybe have the season that we want, but still, he's a leader of the group for sure. Fine. Sure. Nylander looked great when Austin was out for those series of games. Nylander went off, and he's been phenomenal for majority of the year. Then you got guys like Engvall, you got guys like Kerfoot. Have all played in a big piece. I feel like everyone has taken another step here for the most part, right? A little sketchy on the back end with Campbell. Campbell's going to be a key to
You don't need goaltending in the playoffs, right?
No, 100% you do. And that's my biggest concern is Jack Campbell.
Oh, man, he's got to play good. I'm so nervous for him.
I'm nervous for him too. But I think at the end of the day, they just get through this first round, and then to your point, I just think they roll from there.
Yeah,
I have a futures bet on them to win the East.
I like that. It's a good bet
on the basis that they get through this first round, and then from there. And like I'm saying that, and don't get me wrong, Florida is incredibly good.
Tavares is going to be key in this playoffs. I think you shut down the big stars. It's the other guys you need on the team to win the Stanley Cup. So I think they'll be, he'll be that unsung hero, and he's going to have a great series coming up.
But I also think if Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews do nothing in the playoffs, there's going to be a ton more question marks there, because then that's how many years in a row where we've seen nothing.
They're going to get shut down, man. You get
I know
shut
they
down in
will,
the playoffs.
yeah.
Like you don't get. He's not going. Everything's a little tighter. They're going to have a good read on you.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's go circle back though. Austin Matthews.
Yeah. So you got him winning the heart. You're handing the MVP of the league. He's the best player in the
60 goals in 73 games. Yeah. Hasn't been done in over a decade. Last person to do it, Steven Stamkos, the 2011-2012 season. And he did it faster than Stamkos did it in 73 games. He did it faster than Ovechkin did it. The only person that I think he didn't do it quicker with and sort of call it the modern era of hockey would have been Mario Lemieux. But he did it faster than Jerome McGinley. He did, or not Jerome McGinley, Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he is an elite goal scorer. When the puck is on his stick, there's absolutely no question that he is a threat, and it's going to go in the back of the net.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's worthy of MVP status. I really do. The season that he had and what he's done, I do.
You're a goal man.
I do believe that.
You're a goal man. You don't go for the playmaker so much, right?
You're gonna go with this, okay?
Yeah,
give me your Connor McDavid take.
You know what? It's funny that the odds are so favored right now on every book I see. It's like minus 310 for Austin and plus 300 for McDavid. I think McDavid is the better player. To me, it's no doubt in my mind. I think he makes the players around him better. I think he's more valuable to a team than Austin Matthews.
You think Bunting has the season he has without playing on the line with Austin?
No. He don't get me wrong. He's helped him out as well, but
totally.
I'm a McDavid guy, man. I don't know if it's Canadiana in me or what. I just
don't like Austin.
All right. I just need to see him do something because he's on my team. I need to see him do something with a little bit of toughness in the playoffs. I just need something that's a little bit tough. I need to see him get dirty.
Okay.
I need to see him, not get shut down.
That's fair.
And really curious through this thing. But I'm still going with McDavid. He's won the MVP before, and he just had his greatest season he's ever had. So
from a points perspective, I don't not from a goals perspective.
Yeah, this is his best season ever.
Yeah,
as a Art Ross Trophy winner.
Yeah, and you know what? I love McDavid too. I think he's an incredible talent. He's probably the best player in the league.
Yeah.
And you can't deny that.
Yeah, he got 50 more points than Austin Matthews this year.
He got how many?
15
more points. Yeah, he passed the puck really well. He did. He passed the puck really well. He got a lot of.
Your guy got a bunch of one times. Thanks.
Yeah, times that hit the back of the net that count as goals. Right. You have, and that's what I'm saying. You got to remember assists. I could pass it to you. You pass to the goal scorer and they score it. And that's still chalk it up as another assist. Playmaking is important. Yes. Playmaking is absolutely important. No question. Yeah. And it is a team sport. No question. But if you're not putting the puck in the back of the net, you can't win games. You can't win games. You can't put the puck in the back of the net. And he did it 60 times.
He did it a lot of times. He did really good.
Did a lot of time. It is a good debate. It is a good debate because you can't deny.
Yeah, you're a guy. You like Brett. You thought Brett Hall was better than Gretzky. I get it.
I didn't say that.
That's what you're saying. I mean, that's what you're saying, man. Sorry.
No, how am I saying
Golden
that?
Jet? What was Golden Brett?
It was the Golden Jet.
Golden Jet was his dad.
I'm not. Yeah. You're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not that's not what I'm saying. So thanks for putting those words in my mouth. But
you like Ovechkin more than you like Crosby. that's who you like, right? You're an Ovechkin guy, not a Crosby guy.
No,
right?
I didn't say that. Why? Because you're looking at strictly from a goals perspective. No,
I'm looking at from who's a playmaker.
Sure. Who's won more hearts? I wonder out of those two. There's an interesting stat. I bet you Crosby. I need to look that up.
He's a goalman. Ovi's a goalman. He's not a playmaker. He's a goalman. I know, but there's no criteria there. I bet you most of his sits come. I think the slap shot rebounds. Jeez. I think the reason why everyone's looking at Austin is because of getting to 60 goals in 73 games is a feat. Again, hasn't been done in over a decade. It's huge. It's huge. It's a good season. And I will give you this. It is the Toronto market. Yes, so because it's the Toronto market, the market that have most probably plays into that a little bit. Fine. I'll give you that. Right. But I still think it's worthy of the MVP conversation. Right. You're probably right. You're probably right. They're probably going to give it to him. But again, if you were starting a team tomorrow, we gave Luke Boone a franchise. Your first pick in the for the the Luke Boone bartenders are who? Yeah, you're still probably going Connor McDavid, but it doesn't mean that I think he deserves the heart this year. I just don't think the best player is not going to get the heart. Sure. Okay. Guess that makes sense. In your fantasy down. You're ridiculous, man. But go ahead, Austin. Cheers. Congrats on your win, bud. Let's see you get through the first round. Hopefully we should have a friendly wager on this one. How about this? How about a wager this? Who gets more points in the first round of the playoffs? McDavid or Connor? I'm sorry. Wow. Connor or Austin? Connor or Austin? Yeah. Who gets more points in the first round of the playoffs? Connor McDavid or Austin? Tell us down below. Who do you have? I know it's Connor. You do for a fact? I just talked to you. Tavares is going to be the guy that steps up and he's going to be the guy that gets the points for us. But who's this? You don't think they're going to sit there and try to shut down Connor McDavid? Of course they are. No, it's a little tough because he's the best player. He's the best player in the league, so he's the guy you don't shut down. So, oh my god, yeah, okay, friendly wager, fair. Here's what I think is. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah. So, I think Toronto, Tampa. What's your prediction? How does that end? I think it goes. I believe, like after everything I've just said, it's trusting the process of the growth of the core of the team. We exercise the demon. We go and win and get through the first round, and I think we go right to the Stanley Cup Finals. Mm-hmm. And I have a pick who I think is going to win the Stanley Cup Finals. Do you have a pick who you think? Do you have a favorite? I don't actually. I haven't thought about it enough. I got Calgary Flames. I was gonna, you know what? And I think Calgary, and I think it's they almost fly a little under the radar. Of course, you know what I mean. They'll be in. That's tough. A coach, man. That's you got to get through. You got to get through Colorado, which is not going to be easy, no question. Yeah. That's not going to be easy. You know what? I think the Toronto Tampa Bay series goes deep. I think it could go 6 or 7. I got the Leafs coming out of that series. Okay. Edmonton's going to play LA. That season series is 3-1 for Edmonton. Yeah. And I think Edmonton might get that done early. So in that sense, that's why I'm going to take Austin on more points because Edmonton's going through. Yeah. We're going to have a Calgary versus Edmonton playoff series. It's going to be wild. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to happen. It's going to be awesome. Thanks very much for listening, guys. If you like what you hear and you want to learn a little bit more about how to get better at betting, be sure to subscribe, follow, comment. We want to hear from you.